welcome back to the 2014 United States Bowling Congress Junior Gold Championships presented by Ebonite Columbia 300 Track and Hammer. We are in practice for round 6 of match play. We are down to the final 4, if you will, of the under 15 and under 20 boys and girls. So after this round, we will be down to our final contestants. We're going to feature the winners bracket matches here for the under 15 girls and under 20 girls on or to your left, let's say it like that, on 49 and 50. We have Rachel Albright and Brianna Clemmer looking to stay undefeated and make it to the final. And for our under 15 match, Ashley Channel and Brogan Zengel are our remaining competitors on the winner's side. For the under 20 contenders bracket, Liz Culkin and Caitlin Simpson still alive. For under 15, Taylor Davis and Caitlin Eder. So we will have 2 rounds here before we are ready for our championship matches. Once again, these are 2-game total pinfall matches to determine who advances. Rachel Albright already up. We're on the 39-foot sole pattern. After 3 rounds of matches earlier today, we are back on the fresh. Had a brief break for a quick lunch and re-oil. Albright opens in the first. Rachel Albright defeated Casey Gotel 351 to 332. Followed that up with a win over Stephanie Schwartz 437 to 375, and defeated Liz Culkin 441 to 377. For Clemmer, she defeated Shelby Durr in the opening round 412 to 341. Ashlyn Herzberg 430 to 393, and then right here on Bowl TV, a little not too long ago, she defeated Caitlin Simpson 401 to 385. She starts off this match with a strike, leaves a 10-pin on her second shot for the under 15 bracket. Ashley Chanel was the number 1 seed, defeated Madison Janik in the first round, 378 to 320. Mara Spice in round 2, 367 to 334. And Daniel Jedlecki, 387 to 327 to make the final round. For Brogan Zengel, came in as the 14 seed. She defeated Dakota Ficini, 348 to 337. Crystal Elliott in round 2, 360 to 312, and then Caitlin Eder to earn her spot here in the winner's bracket, 384 to 354. So that is how we got here, and hope everyone is ready for some exciting action here on Channel 2. Of course, Lucas Wiseman over on Channel 1 with the under 20 and under 15 boys going as well. That's in the top right-hand corner of your, or top left-hand corner of your screen. You can go back and forth. So back-to-back opens for Albright to start here. saw Clemmer get lined up against Caitlin Simpson. Earlier today. Put a few strikes together. She's got to be thinking of taking advantage here. Albright cannot get it going early on here. Only 2 game matches. Frames certainly catch up quick. Start off with a few opens. Albright looking at possibly 3 in a row with the 6, 7, 10 standing. Great shot by Zengel there to bounce back after the open. Leaves the 3-6. We got Eric Pearson, the USBC Women's Championships tournament manager, on with us earlier. We're talking a little bit during Brianna's last match against Caitlin. Probably has the most ball speed out of any of the remaining competitors or anyone we actually saw in the top 16 who made it to match play. She's been using that to her advantage. Stays clean through 3 to grab a quick 31 pin lead. Lifeline giving Brogan some troubles early on here. 2 opens. Once again competing on the 39-foot WTBA Soul pattern. Down to the final 4 participants still alive in the tournament. For both of our matches, for both the matches on our feature pair, no one will be eliminated. These are winner's bracket matches. Looks like Albright's going to make a ball change here. So that's going to get down the lane a little bit further. Still struggling to find the right look early on here. Great cover by Ashley to remain clean here. I've gotten to see her for a few matches already, and that's been her MO. It's just filling frames and not getting into too much trouble. All right, Rachel's on the board with the spare there in the 4th. This angle perfect on the right lane. Let's see if Brogan can get it going on 51. Matt Lawson making his way over to take some video shots. Contestants still in contention here. There's the kind of shots we've expected to see from Rachel Albright. Getting her first strike here in round 6. A double for Brogan, her first of the match. Ring 10 for Brianna. U15 match in the contenders bracket. Caitlin Eder out to an early lead against Taylor Davis. Looks like Simpson has the early advantage against Culkin. They're a few frames behind, only in the 4th frame so far. Do our best to keep you up to date on those other matches. We are all in the same bay here between lanes 41 and 52. On the washout. Albright can jump into the lead for the first time this match with a double in the 6th and 7th frames. Catches a nice break on the shot through the head pin, making only the 7. Albright does not find the same kind of luck. And a 6-7-10. So through 6, Clemmer up 24. Ashley Chanel up 10 pins as Brogan gets ready for the 8th frame. Lefty catches a break, crosses over. Still struggling to find the right line, but catches a break there. Crossing over the Brooklyn strike. It's back-to-back 10 pins on lane 50 for Brianna Clemmer. Chanel stays clean here through 8 frames. Possibly go down in the match here if Zangle is able to strike in the 9th. Giving away a little bit of count there as well with the 2-4-5. Multiple 2-4-5s on the feature pair here. Once again, we are in round 6. Only 4 contestants alive in each the under 15 and under 20 divisions here for the girls. Ashley's first open. Ashley's first open of the match there. And Brogan Zangle. Lone lefty left on the girls' side, it appears. Jump into the lead. Catches a nice break for a double there. She's cashed in 2 in a row. conversion, Albright will still be down 21. Great shot by Brogan there, cashing in. The two fortunate hits makes it a three-bagger. So she can go 215 with 2 more strikes. Caitlin Eder in our other under 15 match is going to have the lead going into game 2. In the books at 184, the most Taylor Davis can shoot, 160. Looks like Caitlin Simpson has the advantage in our other contenders match. For the under 20 division. Alright, Zengel finishes at 204.
Good game, bro.
Chanel can get to 188, so at least a 16-pin lead going into game 2. For Brogan, it'll be a little bit more than that. So Caitlin Eder up 34 pins against Taylor Davis after one. Pin lead for Brogan Zengel, 204 to 176 in game 1.
Yeah, that guy has to come down.
That guy had to start the game for us?
Yeah.
Big double there by Anna Klemmer. First double of the match. She can still get to 196. Most Rachel Albright can get 162. Looks like Caitlin Simpson is rolling against Liz Culkin early on. She's working on 6 in a row after 3 spares to start. So Clemmer finishes it up at 182. So she will have the lead. Albright can cut the deficit to 20 pins with all 3 strikes in the 10th. Looks like Albright has gone back to the ball she started, but still struggling to find the right look. No problem on the spare for Brogan. 149 with a strike. Give Clemmer a 33 pin advantage. Liz Culkin in the books at 173. Caitlin Simpson, first shot of the 10th, way down on 41-2. She has continued strong, makes it 7 in a row. So a 34 pin advantage for Brianna Clemmer, 182 to 148. Simpson can still go 264 down there. Give her nearly a 100 pin advantage. She would get the last two. Looks like Simpson can go 252 with the spare conversion in the 10th. Only gets one, so 251 to 173. Caitlin Simpson ahead of Liz Culkin after one.
Yeah, 177. That's the 5 to give Anthony a 6.
Looks like a 78 pin advantage for Simpson. So our closest match in the under 15, under 20 girls division is our under 15 winners bracket match featuring Ashley Chanel and Rogan Zengel. Zengel up 28 after game number 1. Tough break for Albright there to start game 2. Got to the pocket, but was faced with a stuffed 9-pin. Problem on the spare for either competitor. Zengel can add on to her lead, make it 39 with a strike here. right for Clemmer. Leaves everything in the middle, no 10-pin hanging out there for a washout. Zengel leaves a 7-pin. No problem on the spare. This match knotted up. Or game 2 knotted up. Zengel still with the 28-pin advantage. Strike for Ashley. She can bring it to 18 with another strike here in the 6th frame. Alright, big 5th and 6th there for Ashley Chanel. Cuts the lead to 18, or the deficit, I should say. This match very big for folks in the winners bracket. If they do advance to the finals, they will have to be beaten twice. Running out of frames. Leaves these 6, 7, 9, 10. Great shot by Brogan Zengel there to keep the pressure on. Ashley Chanel working on 2 in a row. Wasting no time getting up there. 9-pin does not cooperate. Shot by Clemmer there. To seize an opportunity from the open in the 4th. Can essentially put this match almost out of distance with a strike here in the 5th. Shots wide, leaves the washout. Ashley catches just enough of the 2-pin to take care of the spare. Still gonna need some help from Brogan Zengel at this point if she's gonna want to stay in the winner's bracket and advance to the title match. pretty good off her hand. Jumped a little bit at the end, left the 6-10. Open in the 8th from Zengel. All of a sudden this match just got very interesting. Became a 9-pin match. Zengel still in favor. But opened the door for Ashley Chanel to walk up in the 9th and 10th frame and apply some pressure. Trip 4 for Rachel Albright. Needs to get it going here. Down 34 after game number 1. Nice break for Clemmer there to cave in most of the bucket. Leaving only the 5-pin. Back-to-back opens for Brogan. Puts her at 154. In the 9th, she can max out for 184. Ashley Chanel can throw the last 4 strikes for 224. That would have been enough to shut out Brogan Zengel, but leaves the 5-pin. On the spare for Ashley. So by all accounts, Ashley Chanel now up 1 pin in the match heading into the 10th frame to stay alive in the winner's bracket and be in the title match of the under 15 division. She delivers on the first shot. Next 2 to shut out Brogan Zengel. 3 in a row for Rachel Albright. Alright, Brogan Zengel will have a chance to win this match still. Ashley finishes up 203 for 379. Brogan Zengel will need a double. A spare in strike. If she fills 20, she would lose by 1 pin. A nice break for Albright there to make it 4 in a row. Zengel needs this one. And Ashley Chanel is going to advance to the title match. 379 will be enough. Brogan Zengel will go down to the contenders bracket. Looks like she's going to be facing off against Caitlin Eder. Nice conversion on the split though. Brianna Clemmer setting up the 9th with 3 in a row. Rachel Albright will finish the match first. She can get to 241. That shot is wide. That's essentially going to do it for Rachel Albright. She will go down to the contenders bracket. I didn't get the final score, but Eder defeated Davis. She will take on Brogan Zengel in the next round.
3 pin. 2 pin.
So we have 2 folks already in the title match. Congratulations to Ashley Chanel for going undefeated in match play. Brianna Clemmer is going to join her in the under 20 division. So she will automatically earn a spot on Junior Team USA for finishing in the top 2. And right now, over on 41 and 2. Liz Culkin making a massive comeback here against Caitlin Simpson. As Brianna puts an exclamation point on her run to the title match. But Liz started with a spare, and she has thrown the next 7. This is the 9th frame already down there. Looks like she missed the head pin. She was down 78 pins. Simpson did not get a strike until the 6th frame, which included an open. Caitlin can still go, looks like a 232. Culkin would need to strike out to force her hand, but it looks like Caitlin Simpson is going to advance. We'll have exact numbers for you in a little bit. And 232 finish for Brianna Clemmer. She is going to advance to the title match. Defeating Rachel Albright 414 to 332. Ashley Chanel advanced to the finals in the under 15 division, defeating Brogan Zengel 379 to 377. We still have one match going on here, the under 20 contenders match, which is way too far out of camera distance. I can barely see the scores right now. The most Liz Culkin can shoot now after an open in the 9th frame, running 290 is 252. She was down 78 pins to Caitlin Simpson. Simpson converts a spare in the 9th frame. So even if she were to go 9 out, that would be enough to advance. So it looks like left in the under 15 girls division, already in the title match, undefeated in match play, Ashley Chanel, Brogan Zengel, and Caitlin Eder will battle for the right to face her in the finals. Would have to beat her twice to claim the under 15 title at the Junior Gold Championships. And in our under 20 division, Brianna Clemmer ran the table to earn her spot in the title match and a spot on Junior Team USA. She defeated Rachel Albright there. Albright will now face off against Caitlin Simpson. So we are down to our final 3 contestants on both sides. We'll have round 7 coming up in just a minute. So thanks everyone again for tuning in to this fantastic footage, or fantastic coverage of the 2014 United States Bowling Congress Junior Gold Championships presented by Ebonite Columbia 300 Track and Hammer. These kids have put on a display here, battling over multiple conditions, over several different houses here in the greater Buffalo area. We are at AMF Airport Lanes in Cheektowaga, New York for the finals here. And we are down to the last few contestants. A field of nearly 2,500 started off today, or started off the tournament in under 12, under 15, and under 20 competition. And now we are down to nearly our championship matches. It's been a fantastic week here in Buffalo. We've been happy to bring you all coverage from the Advancers Round on here live on Bowl TV. Of course, Lucas Wiseman over on Channel 1. For the first time in Bowl TV history, we featured 2 channels as we were both broadcasting here from AMF Airport Lanes. Lucas behind lanes 17 through 20. He's had the boys under 20 and under 15 match play rounds today. Behind lanes 49 through 52, we've been here on Channel 2 with the girls under 15 and under 20 matches. We'll have the under 12 championship match coming up in just a little bit, as well as the championship matches for the under 15 and under 20-year-olds. But we still have one more round before we get to the title matches. Those will be coming up shortly here, so everyone please sit back, relax, and we will be back with round 7 in just a few moments. So thanks again for tuning in. We'll be back shortly. right, practice is underway for round 7 of the under 15 and under 20 girls competition here on Bowl TV. We are on Channel 2. This is Aaron Smith bringing you the coverage from the 2014 USBC Junior Gold Championships presented by Ebonite Columbia 300 Track and Hammer. We are down to 3 bowlers in each division. In the under 20 field, Brianna Clemmer has already secured her spot in the title match as she defeated Rachel Albright 414 to 332. We just saw that a few moments ago. Albright now moves to 51-2, where she will take on Caitlin Simpson, who defeated Liz Culkin to stay alive in the contenders bracket. For our under 15 competitors on lanes of 4950, Ashley Chanel already in the title match with a 379 to 377 victory over Brogan Zengel. Zengel will now take on Caitlin Eder, who defeated Taylor Davis in the contenders bracket. So two out of these 4 ladies will make it to the final match, which we will feature on Bowl.com a little bit later. We will re-oil the lanes for the championship round. Here on Channel 2, we will actually have the finals of the under 12 and our under 12 boys and girls. So we'll get our first look at the brand new division here at the Junior Gold Championships. Over on Channel 1, Lucas Wiseman will have the conclusion of the boys and girls finals for under 15 and under 20. So we are in practice right now. But this is essentially it before we get to the title match. Be interesting to see how Albright and Zengel respond. Had been in the winners bracket the entire time. They've just lost their first matches. Simpson and Eder have been in the contenders bracket for a match or 2 now. So they've recently just both come off victories. So we'll see how that plays into the mindset, as well as this 39-foot WTBA Seoul pattern. They've been competing on this all throughout match play. So I've gotten to see it fresh, gotten to see it with a few games on it. They'll have to see it their best here if they want to make it to the title match. Practice just getting ready to wrap up. We'll be good to go in just a few moments. Rachel Albright is going to kick things off for the final match in the contenders bracket for the under 20 girls. Catches a nice break on the errant shot there. Crosses over for the Brooklyn, but through some of her struggles on 49 and 50 last game. Be a nice boost of confidence. under 15 match. Brogan's Angle actually defeated Caitlin Eater 384 to 354 in round 4 of competition to send Caitlin to the contenders bracket. This looks like the first time that Simpson and Albright have faced off. Once again, these are 2-game total pinfall matches. Winners will advance to the title match in their respective age categories. Competitors clean through 2 frames. Here's Albright on 51. Good shot. 10-pin does not cooperate. Shot by Brogan's Angle there. First strike in the under 15 match. Albright keeps it clean. Makes a good attempt at the 5-10, just misses, clipping the 5-pin. Falls short on the washout attempt. Find herself down early on here. takes the early lead in the under 15 match. Open from Zengel in the fourth. Gives the lead right back to Caitlin Eder. Trip 4 for Albright. It's red by 13. She can push it to 23 with a strike here in the fifth. Back-to-back opens for Brogan. And Eder can open up a sizable lead here. Strikes in the fifth and sixth. Runs a little bit high, but a nice break for Albright. She pushes the lead to 23. Simpson to keep it the same mark. Eder moves into the lead with the spare. Simpson catches a break of her own, turns it into a double. Eder up 9 right now.
Austin, you get a good shot here. Come on.
So 3 opens in a row for Zengel. Now finds herself down 30 pins. Talk about a break for Rachel Albright. Looks like she just apologized to Caitlin Simpson for that one. unfortunate hits in a row. And Zengel gets back on track. Can she make it 4 in a row? Much better shot there.
Alright, Ray, so come back and make a shot.
The lead is still at 23. Simpson needs to keep pace here. She cashed in a nice break. 6 with a runaway strike. Great shot there and rings the 10. And these are 2-game total pinfall matches. Double here in the 8th and 9th. Looks like she made a ball change. She is the lone lefty we've seen for a round or two here. So even though 49's50 has seen some games, hadn't seen any from the left side yet. This is the baby split. Albright looking to make it 5 in a row. Cashes in another break. Left off her hand, crosses over, hits Brooklyn.
Do a shot, Ray. Come on.
Run of strikes ends at 6, or ends at 5, excuse me. Just looking to make it 6 in a row there. Peter has opened up a 31-pin lead. She can take that into the final game, the big finish here. Alright, first open of the game for Rachel Albright. Has 2:02 in the 9th, can still go 2:32. Max score for Caitlin Simpson, 2:25. brings up the 3-6 in the 9th frame.
For the girls by 2 spots, and they really both won 1-1. Even if they got 30th place, they would have had more points. And they're getting 4
Finds herself up now, 29. Getting ready for the 10th frame.
They got stuck in
Caitlin Eder is going to finish at 161. Brogan Zengel can cut to a 4-pin deficit with all 3 in the 10th. And a tough break there for Caitlin Simpson. Looking down the 4-6-7 here in the 10th. She is only able to get 2. That would put her at 181. Already find herself down 21 with Rachel Albright. Still having to bowl the 10th frame. Caitlin takes the 2. Now I have to wait and see how much she's going to have to make up if she wants to keep her junior gold dreams alive here. Great shot by Zengel to kick off the 10th.
Or just do that over the third part.
Albright still getting the hits here.
Rachel, your hips, check them. Close them down again.
Down in the 220s. Brogan Zengel gets to 147. She finds herself down 14 to Caitlin Eder after 1. Strike here on the fill ball. Albright will be up 51 pins going into the finale. Finishes with 231, so a 50-pin advantage for Rachel Albright. Going into the final game. Round 7 here at the USBC Junior Gold Championships in 2014. This year's event presented by Ebonite Columbia 300 Track and Hammer. We are at AMF Airport Lanes in Cheektowaga, New York, one of 6 centers in the greater Buffalo area to host the 2014 event. This is Aaron Smith live on Channel 2. Find Lucas Wiseman on Channel 1. Broadcasting round 7 for the under 20 boys and under 20 girls, or under 20 and under 15 boys, excuse me. So they are round 7 as well. We have a pretty quick turnaround, but it'll be a new event. I'll be featuring the under 12 boys and girls championship here in just a little bit. Lucas will have the finals for the under 15 and under 20 boys and girls.
5 minutes and warmed up a little bit and got loose. But you had Saturday.
Simpson takes care of the ninth pin. Pretty good first shot to kick it off. She's going to need those kind of hits to fall, though. She's going to make up 50 pins in this match. Zengel looking down the 1-9-10, it appears. Is able to convert the unusual lead. Very nice.
Alright, good shot. Alright, better commitment out there.
Hits are continuing to go Albright's way here. Built up a pretty sizable lead heading into this final game, up 50 pins. Caitlin Eder starts off with a double. So 14 to start the match. Fantastic offering from Albright there for the early double. Once again, these are contenders matches. We already have 2 young ladies waiting in the under 15 and under 20 finals. In the under 20 division, Brianna Clemmer is the only undefeated bowler left. And Ashley Chanel in the under 15, so whoever goes on to win these matches will have to defeat those bowlers twice to claim the title here at Junior Gold. Change there for Simpson. Spells disaster and another 4-6-7 on lane 51. Zengel makes a run at the 410, unable to get any of them though. Eder comes up a little bit light in the 4th frame, leaves the 2-4-8.
Alright, good shot. Line down.
Ring 10 for Albright. Finds herself in a great position to advance to the title match, though, up 50 after 1. And adds on to that lead after the open in 3rd by Caitlin Simpson. Conversion brings the lead up to 77 overall for the match. shot by Eder there, up 20 in game 2. Up 34 overall now. Only half a game left to go for Brogan Zengel to start making up some pins. It's a good way to start though. Great shot from the 5th frame. Zengel puts all 10 back. Rachel Albright staying strong here. Not letting her foot off the gas after the open in the 3rd by Simpson.
2 weeks ago, I think it was a shot 4 300s in match play, all on the same shot. And then for that those 2 weeks, he shot.
Big double for Brogan Zengel.
A new record. It was a record that broke in like 1938. The guy had 6. And then he went off to nationals and then he got
Just going to keep
797
Caitlin Eder honest here. Eder still cleaned this game. Nice shot by Caitlin. 7th pin doesn't agree. Throws a few pins at it, does not fall though. No problem with the spare though. It's looking like Caitlin Simpson's run at the 2014 event coming to a close here. Rachel Albright getting all the hits, starting to make some solid shots too here. She makes her way down the stretch, up 50 after 1. Is added on to that with a strong start here in game 2. Caitlin Eder looking at the 2.48.10. Only able to get 2. Puts her at 130 in the 7th. Brogan Zengel can actually move into the lead with a double here.
He threw up 19 balls. 19 balls for finals. He threw 7 of them the same ball and just slowly used the pin up so you wouldn't have to change balls. Let's get a little bit.
Catches a nice break, crossing over to make it 3 in a row. Can actually take the lead with a good count here. Zengel can. Down 14 after 1. This might come down to the final frame for the under 15 division. Girls side, great conversion by Rachel Albright. Here's Zengel in the 8th. Leaves the 2.47. With a spare, would find herself down 1 pin in the match. No problem on the spare, so got a barn burner here to determine our second member in the title match of the under 15 group. Rachel Albright cruising over Caitlin Simpson right now. Caitlin Eder and Brogan Zengel coming down to the wire. With a conversion, a 1-pin match. Favor going to Eder. Pin, no problem. So we'll see what Eder can do in the 9th. Zengel could put a lot of pressure on her. A few strikes here. Eder not going anywhere just yet, delivers a strike of her own in the 9th. Very simple. Brogan Zengel can throw the last 4 here to force Caitlin Eder to match strike for strike to advance to the title match by a single pin. Gets the first one. Still a 1-pin match heading into the 10th and final frame. Zengel avoids disaster. He's only the 6'10". Basically, Caitlin Eder just needs to match whatever Brogan Zengel does here in the 10th frame to advance by a single pin to the title match of the under 15 girls division. Rachel Albright well on her way already for a rematch against Brianna Klemmer. Count very big here as well for Zengel. Crosses over, gets all 10 to finish with 203. 350 on the dot. All right, Caitlin Eder needs to fill 20 pins. 19, we have a tie. Anything less, Brogan Zengel will advance. Here it is. My goodness, the late messenger nearly kicks out the 10. So she needs the conversion, not wasting any time. Spare, no problem. So here's the scenario. Strike. Caitlin Eder wins by a single pin. 9, they tie. Anything less, Brogan Zengel advances to the title match. Waste no time. Here we go. And the 9 means a tie. great shot under pressure. But we will have a tie in the under 15 girls division. Brogan Zengel and Kaylin Eder each finish with 350. So we have some bonus bowling coming up here. Not 100% sure what the format is. All right, by looking at the scoreboard, and it's looking like a 9th and 10th frame roll-off for Brogan Zengel and Kaylin Eder to advance to the final match, or to the title match. The under 15 division, Brogan's going to go first, start on the left lane. Our other match essentially over, just a matter of the final totals. Rachel Albright is going to advance. Zengel comes in a bit light, leaves the 3-pin. No problem on the spare for Brogan. Caitlin will now be up on the right lane. Great shot there. End it here in the 10th. She'll appear she's going to be going first at least.
Hey, Rachel.
All right, here's Eder, 10th frame. Leaves just the 4-pin. Could have been a few more up there. Nice, no time on the spare. And misses it to the left. So Brogan needs at least 9 on the first shot. And any kind of mark will be enough to advance. Looks pretty good. Mixes them up. Brogan Zengel will advance to the title match against Ashley Chanel after getting exciting finish here in the under 15 division. Tied after 2 games, went to the 9th and 10th frame roll-off. Brogan already has enough to advance here.
Good girl, babe. Good girl.
40 will be enough to advance on. Caitlin Eder, a fantastic run here at the 2014 Junior Gold Championships, going to fall a little bit short. Ends up falling short in the 9th and 10th frame roll-off, 39 to 28. So our finalists are now determined for the under 15 and under 20 girls divisions. We'll see Brianna Kleemer, the top seed, take on Rachel Albright in the under 20 division. And in the under 15, Ashley Chanel, the #1 seed overall, still undefeated, will take on Brogan Zengel, who just won an exciting 9th and 10th frame roll-off against Caitlin Eder to advance into the final match. They tied at 350 after 2. Albright was already up 50 pins heading into game 2 against Simpson. Now it's just a matter of the score. I want to thank everyone for flipping over to Channel 2. Lucas Wiseman sending everyone my way. Apparently the guy's already done. Great finish there by Rachel Albright to finish with a 442 for her 2-game total. Caitlin Simpson with 181 in the first game. Never got it going here on 51 and 52. She'll still take home a 3rd place finish here. The University of Pikeville standout has put together a great event. She won the tournament MVP honors at the 2014 X-Bowling Intercollegiate Team Championships. So certainly, sure not the last we've heard from Caitlin. So the official total in the under 20 division: Rachel Albright 442, Caitlin Simpson 321, and of course in a 9th and 10th frame roll-off, Brogan Zengel outlasts Caitlin Eder to make the title match of the under 15 division. So that will conclude round 7. So thanks again everyone for tuning in. We're not done yet. We're going to re-oil the lanes over here on Channel 2. We will have the under 12 championship match for the boys and the girls. Over on Channel 1, Lucas Wiseman will have the under 15 and under 20 finals for the boys and the girls. So stay at, don't get too far away from Bold TV. We'll be back on the air in just a few minutes. So thanks again everyone for tuning in. This is Aaron Smith signing off for a brief time. We'll be back soon. So thanks again everyone for tuning in, and we'll be back.